Good morning, YouTube family.
It's Emily and Andrea from VW Family Farm.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yes.
It is so nice. It feels like fall out here. We got a little friend with us too. So we got a friend gonna help us with our chores today. A slobbering friend, huh? Pepper, can you tell him hi? Tell him hi. All right, so we've had a few comments about how Pepper pulls against her collar and how it's not good for her. And while I realize that, she's not very trained on walking on a leash yet. We're working on it. We're working on obedience training all the time. But we've also spent quite a bit of money on several different harnesses that have just been trashed. She'll break them in the first time because she's very, very strong. But I want to show you, a neighbor farmer showed us this and it has been genius. And all you need is their collar and just a decent leash. So you can see her leash is just hooked on her collar. There's a cat over there, so she's raring to go. I'm just gonna feed the end of the leash under her belly. And then I'm gonna come up under where I hooked that on to her collar. So essentially, and you want to scoot this up behind their front legs. Essentially, I've just created a harness. So anytime she pulls too hard against me, which is what I'm trying to break her from, it's going to tighten a little bit around her ribs. And I promise you, it did not take her but like one time. She is a lot more obedient. You see, she's not pulling me everywhere. You can see she just tried to do it. She'll try every once in a while, but once she realizes, hey, when I pull like that, and I'm trying to pull them like I'm pulling a wagon, it hurts my ribs and I stop. And that's what we need her to do, because she's gonna hurt herself trying to pull against us all the time. So she is a lot more easier to handle. You see, she's still raring to go, but she doesn't just pull with so much force on her neck. Right now we're by the chickens, so that's tempting for her. But you can see she's still not just pulling like a sled dog. She's holding back because I stopped. She'll try. But then she'll stop. Everybody's hungry this morning.
Yeah.
Emily has fed the mamas and the daddy pig, and now the teenagers are talking to her. So Lane just got back with feed, and he's got greeters. They will follow you anywhere. Can you count them all? There's some of the hook bills. They're all mixed in there. They're kind of all mixed up now. Working hard?
Oh yeah.
This is called working out.
Oh yeah.
Get it?
Who needs a gym?
Who needs a gym? Move these meat chickens. They grow in a hurry, but they also make a mess in a hurry. The cleaner of ground you can keep them on, they will eat some of the grass and they will just grow off better in our experience. And then when it comes processing time, they're just so much cleaner. It's not such a nasty job. So these are the ones I scored for $1 at TSC a few weeks ago. They're growing like crazy, healthy. These are Cornish cross. They're looking just like they're supposed to, and we're looking forward to having more meat in the freezer, probably here in about a month, maybe 5 weeks. So this is my favorite feeder for Cornish cross. Ben actually just came up with this, and I don't know where he saw it or if he just thought it up in his head, but it is simply a wooden box, and then this is just sitting in there. It's not attached in any way. It's just an old 5-gallon bucket that he's drilled holes in. I can pour it in from the top and it feeds out the bottom. And when this is full, of course, it's just a gravity feeder, so it doesn't just keep feeding out. It only feeds it out as they eat it. And when that bucket's full, it'll hold 25 pounds. So that's quite a bit of feed. We usually feed out 50 at a time in a chicken tractor this size. It's just a medium-sized one. And when I've got 50 in there, I never go over 25 pounds a day, even at the height of their feeding. So it's perfect. So these are chicks that we hatched in the spring for the shindig, and when that didn't happen, we kept them all. We sold a few, but mainly kept them. There is a mix of hens and roosters. When we process those meat chickens that I showed you all ago, we'll probably process most of the roosters out of this batch. Chickens like these are laying breeds. All kinds of mixes of laying breeds are not necessarily the best for meat, but if you process them at a young age, they're decent. I mean, that's what people used to eat a long time ago on farms, is their extra roosters. And I have found they taste a lot better the younger they are. They get tougher and tougher till they turn into something like shoe leather as they get older. So we'll be doing that as we do those meat birds. So you can see the cluck wagon is doing awesome. The chickens out here are laying like crazy, just rocking it really. So me and my farming partner are driving down to check the cows. We're gonna check that one with the ringworm. Hopefully she is majorly improved. We're gonna look at the bull and just show you what they look like.